Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Today, the second of two here to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Now batting, Luis Rodriguez. He will lead this one off today.
Luis Rodriguez.
Hit sharply on the ground, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you give up a leadoff base hit. I don't care if it's up the middle or if it's off the wall. You don't want to give up a hit to the leadoff guy. Now you find yourself working out of the stretch. Let's see if he's able to get a ground ball and maybe get a double play.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time.
The 1-0 now to Mauer. In the dirt here. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
That's not something you see every day. The catcher was focused on framing a pitch to get the called strike, which he got, but he forgot to close his glove on it, and a passed ball is the result.
A runner at second, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another try at 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, number 30 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
None out. Runners at first and second. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. But, boy, was he ever upended at second base. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, H.R.?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for Houston. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Luis Rodriguez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1.
Crawford.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, they really need Paul Goldschmidt to snap out of the funk he's been in. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Digging in, Drew Stubbs. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit down the third base line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And this will not be in time to get Stubbs as he moves into scoring position at second base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 24.
Striding in, Thomas. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and two strikes here. One and two, here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now to the plate, number 3. He went deep in the contest last night.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Trumbo is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, left fielder Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Three and 0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive.
Oh, look at the diving stop. He beat it out. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And now they've got him in a rundown. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Batting 9th.
When we take a look at this one on slow motion, you can see he does a little bit of the cha-cha-cha as this thing comes right down on top of his foot, maybe even the big toe. Might seem funny, but those ones can hurt and cause injuries.
Settling in now, Michael Lee. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Here's the 2-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Stubbs looking up into the pool area and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Luis Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
So here's Joe Mauer. And he puts it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Houston. Striding forward now, Mark Trumbo. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swings through the slider there.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
One and two now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Michael Perez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Michael Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Number 30 is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Digging in to try it again. Number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 30.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2 and 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in once again, number 3. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Three and 1. Here it is. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 3-0. So coming to the plate, Joe Munoz. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Joe Munoz.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box.
Oh, way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3, Carl Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. The pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The next 3-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's a fair ball.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout, number 197 in his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
40 home runs. Man, that's some amazing power. Not many guys are hitting the ball over the boards 40 times. At any time in any season in the history of baseball, you hit 40 home runs, you've had an amazing season.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Randall Delgado answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
The right fielder.
In now, Michael Lee. Fouled back. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. No outs, nobody on. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, pitcher, Luis Rodriguez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luis Rodriguez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two and 0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Six runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. On the ground to short. This could be two. Barehanded for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Thomas.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Nope. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And this is right by Mauer to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lee sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Right fielder number 15, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 6 and the D-backs 1. Digging in once again, number 30. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 30.
And that's in there for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, number 3. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Crawford looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Standing
Correa.
in now, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Gary Cox is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crawford is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford is in pursuit, and no shot even for Crawford. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Once again, a 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to minimize the damage here. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance, Luis Rodriguez. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Just keeping him close. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
In now, Joe Mauer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Three and one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and now this is bobbled out in center. The runner from second crosses the plate, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box now, number 30, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-1 on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Goldschmidt is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 12 and the D-backs 1. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire, man, it's tough to cover them all.
And that misses. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Perez.
Into the box now, Michael Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there.
Munoz.
That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Joe Munoz. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first
Now
walk
batting,
he's given up,
the
along
pitcher,
with a couple of hits, so
Fernando
his command has been pretty solid so
Delgado.
far.
Your
Mike
attention, please.
O'Neill will grab a
Hitting
bat and hit for the
Diamondbacks,
pitcher here.
Number 36, Mike O'Neill.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit.
Your
Jorge
attention, please.
Myers gets the
Now
call to
pitching for
pitch
the
here, and he'll
Diamondbacks,
try to sort this mess
number
out. He's going to
67,
try to at least eat
Jorge
a couple of innings for
Myers.
his guys. Ready for another chance? Jose
Leading off for the
Altuve. He'll do
Astros.
battle with a new arm
Second
out there in
baseman,
their half of the 6th.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stubbs moving to his left makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to third. He's got it to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Here's Carl Crawford now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Drew Stubbs, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Got him to go down swinging there. Drew Stubbs becomes out number 2 this inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding in once again, Gary Cox. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. Right side. Drury is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Trumbo. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Now here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he misses there. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Rodriguez. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Now a flare out toward right center. Trumbo coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Digging in to try it again, Thomas. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cox waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Right fielder number 15, Mark Trumbo.
So stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Fouled back. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is in the air out to right field. Lee has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. So digging in now, number 30. And to start out the
Leading
inning,
off
it
for
looks
Houston,
like they've decided to
first
stick with
baseman,
the same reliever
number
out there,
30.
Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty. One man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now. Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. Now at the plate, number 3. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 to right field, and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first two batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Standing
Correa.
in now, Carlos Correa. He was a double play victim last time around. Two and 0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is foul right side.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, Gary Cox. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Really made him pay for that mistaken location. And I got to say, this reliever has given them a great effort out there, but I think they've asked too much of him here. And unfortunately for him, I think that's pretty clear now.
Kevin Munson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kevin Munson. The batter, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 15-1. Now at the plate, Michael Perez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Munoz.
Into the box, Joe Munoz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One-zero count. Here it is. 2-0.
It's clear to me he's absolutely hitting the wall out there. When you start missing like that, you're not working with your best stuff anymore.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. And a glove flip for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Brandon Belt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right.
Well, the shift didn't work that time. We've watched him knock down a lot of balls on left-handed hitters, but he just pulled it right at the shift. Wasn't worried about it. Got the base hit.
Here's Carl Crawford now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 15-1. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Marshall.
Into the box, Michael Lee. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Michael Lee.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. This one skied out toward right. Trumbo has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 16, Luis Rodriguez.
Striding into the box, Luis Rodriguez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Joe Mauer.
Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
30.
So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, 3-1. Jose Altuve would be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros leave 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Thomas.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Correa from the outfield grass. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
15-1 is the final. Houston win for the 106th time, most in the division. Luis Rodriguez notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Patrick Corbin struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that Post-Game Valley Metro is available in Coppers Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.